We're live. Hi, Torpor. Welcome in. Sorry to say, you were faster than the bot. So, congratulations on being so fast that the bot can't even keep up with you. I hope you're doing well today.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
Yeah, the bot's booted up now, as you may have guessed. If you wanted to do an exclamation mark first to claim your rightful point in the first bucket, please feel free to do so. You do have permissions. For now. Okay. I'm going to take us straight through to the gaming screen, because DMAC is sitting very patiently and very quietly in this Discord call. And where's the fun in that? Say hello, D.
Hello, D.
There we go. Every time, without fail. Oh, hey, the tip jar actually looks pretty nice there. I might leave it there for future. Okay. It has been a little bit since we last played this. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really remember what we were doing. I know we got a sword. A katana specifically. And there's a bathtub. But, yeah. What we were actually supposed to be doing right now, I cannot recall. Hey, Kian. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Do you remember, D?
Yes. In the words of Diddy, we were coming home.
Ah, yes, we were, weren't we? I've got to remember my controls now. So... Ooh, yellow's not a healthy colour, is it? We don't have any healing items, though, so... Do I have the... Yeah, I do have the bulletproof vest. Ah, yes, you mentioned that the other day, Kian. Wanted to use my vampires for something. Yeah, how's that going? Okay, there's my map. Let's see if we can just run past that. We can. It's fairly slow. Hello, Paul. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, it was fairly slow. Now not so much.
Core Life has been a sub for 16 months. Very naughty. Hello there.
I hear through the grapevine you've been a busy little speedrunner since the last time we spoke.
Well, since the last time we spoke on stream, for sure, but, mate, I spoke to you earlier today. Is your memory worse than mine now? Well, thank you for being subscribed to 16 months. Oh, fine. Yes, yes, I have been exceptionally busy since we last spoke. I thought that was going to be a cutscene then. Oh, we're back here. Never mind.
Let me take this moment to say congratulations.
Thank you. For anybody that didn't already know, last weekend I participated in my first ever speedrun marathon. I did the Clock Tower, there we go, time tick for Safe in Our World. We raised a little over $1,000 US, which is a little under £850 for Safe in Our World, who are a UK-based charity. So we were using the English money. Ooh. Oh, that was me. Don't know what kind of plant this is, but it's withering away. Poor thing. I've got some plants like that, unfortunately. Ooh, there's something here. Find the Holy One, kill her?
That's a hell of a shopping list.
Beans, eggs, tomatoes, Holy One, murder. Yeah, sounds pretty normal. Kill the Holy One? Okay. Yeah, it's quite the note, isn't it? Gives me very tools, gears, girl uniforms vibes. But yeah, this is the photograph that's with it. She looks familiar. Can't think why.
I've never seen this person before.
Yeah, me either. Definitely not. That's me. Who could have taken this photo? Oh shit, it's us. Who would have ever guessed? It's a JRPG, we have to fight the Pope. I know you're joking, Kian, but you ain't far off. Find two popes and get them to fight each other. Yeah, that's the correct way to do things, right, Bot? Everyone loves a pope fight.
Sure, that's the entire reason the anti-pope exists, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so did time tick last weekend. I ran Perception Any Percent, which I got a new PB in. Hooray. And I ran DuckTales Glitchless Easy, which I did not get a new PB in, mostly because we had some really severe technical difficulties at the beginning of the run, so I kept having to stop and start, and it threw me right off. But I did a really, really nice Vesuvius run at the end of that, so that was quite satisfying. And then today, I was in the Weirds on Pizza Box speedrunning marathon, which was like joke and meme runs mostly of games with pizza in them, or the runs themed around pizza. I did a Zumbini's pizza percent race against fellow Clock Tower member Garlips. I lost. I got horrible RNG and he got really good RNG. So he kicked my ass. And then I did a Pizza Possum Any Percent run, in which I got a 2-minute PB, but because Twitch is a butt and doesn't switch VODs on for people unless they go into their settings and make it so, I have no evidence of my shiny new PB that would have put me in 3rd place on the Pizza Possum leaderboards.
Gonna have to do it again.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do it again. But I did it at a marathon, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, it was a really good run. I was very, very happy with it. I got really good RNG on the Pizza Possum run. I got all of the items that I wanted straight away. Which is nice.
Heather. That's what you're called now.
Everyone's favourite character.
And who
It's
are you?
Kit Harington, right?
The name's Vincent. Don't forget it, okay? I'm on your side.
You're not even going to dignify that with a response, are you?
So you say. But how do
I mean,
know
unlike
you're not with her?
90% of Silent Hill characters, Vincent has a personality.
You mean
That's true.
Claudia? Please don't lump me together
Hello
with
there.
her. She was totally brainwashed by that crazy old hag.
Oh, hi, Mum. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well
I
today.
guess
Mum has
Crazy
redeemed a
old
treat for the
hag
bar
is
staff.
a bit harsh. She is your mother, after all.
My mother.
She's redeemed 2 treats for the bar staff. She's feeling impatient, it seems.
Don't remember?
I will gladly take that challenge.
So Harry
Chibi-tan's gonna get
didn't
fat.
tell you anything. I guess he hid the truth to keep you on his side. Eh? That figures.
Hello, Kieran.
He's
Fancy
a pretty
seeing you here.
sneaky guy.
Don't talk about my dad like that!
Sorry. I apologize. Please, calm down.
How do you know my father anyway?
They call it
I know
The Mothman.
everything.
I was
I
waiting,
know
Kian, for
about
someone to
your past,
notice.
too.
Then tell me what's going on.
You don't know even that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
Not yet. Why not enjoy
I will
yourself
explain
a
the
bit
Mothman
longer?
once the
Enjoy?
cutscene's over.
I feel like I'm going crazy. Doesn't this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me all right. I find it most fascinating. Wait! I'm not finished talking!
I knew you were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you too.
Oh dear, you're being called out in chat, dude. Hey Tids, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today.
How very dare you? I mean, I can't even argue. It's sad but true.
Well, you've used his most famous line on me multiple times, so yeah.
Know what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Sure you don't. It's not where I got the idea for the stream title or anything. Wrong button. Yeah, thank you for the treats, Mum. It was a fizzy cherry cola bottle and a gummy witch, which I ate during the cutscene. And the Mothman that folks can see under my webcam, that Kian was the first person to spot, well done Kian, is our stand-in Chibi-tan. So when you give a treat to the bar staff, they should do a little happy dance. When people raid, they do a little happy dance. And so on. They do things other than little happy dances. They also have like a cowering emote and a sad face and stuff like that. But hopefully it'll be mostly happy dances. We like a happy Mothman. I don't think I'll go in this room. That weird guy's in there. Yeah, that's reasonable.
He always says that all the time.
But Guppy doesn't.
Mothman.
He's
Mothman
actually abandoned me.
Phantom. What? Because of the comfy new seat he has.
The comfy new seat he has is right beside me. He's elected to go be
They
somewhere
call
else.
it The Mothman.
Oh. Hello, Thomas. Welcome in. I hope
Hello
you're
there.
doing well today. There's nothing worthwhile on the desk. Tiny little TV there. TV looks broken. Switch doesn't do anything. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else for us to do in here, because we won't go in the room with the weird guy. And I hit the wrong button again. I've got to get used to the fact that my map is on Y rather than select again. Mm-hmm. guess we'll go this way. Explore the bits we've not explored out here. No, you don't. Right, which doors have we not investigated? There's the toilets there. Elevators. Oh, I missed a room there, didn't I? Is that where he was? That's a good plan, Kian. Have a little break.
I think that was where he was.
Okay. Oh, shit. Actually, I've got some healing items now from that room, so at least I can heal up now.
I think this is the least healing you've had since we started playing Silent Hill. It's only taking you 3 games to be down to your last 30 healing items.
What can I say? I'm a hoarder. Okay, we tried that door and it's blocked off, so this is literally the only way we can go without going into the elevator. I must have missed something. Surely. Yes, definitely.
You
Hi,
definitely missed
Rocket.
something, and don't call me Shirley.
Fuck's sake. How is it I never expect you of all people to make that joke?
I don't know. It's like you don't know that I've seen Airplane.
I know, right?
That was a recurring movie of my childhood.
And we've discussed that before. So yes, I should expect it, and yet I still don't. I hope the vermintiding goes well, Rocket. See, it looks like there should be something there, but I guess not. Elevator it is?
I'm sure nothing will go wrong with the elevator.
Yeah, definitely not. Get off. So rude.
Since it is the season, Haley has now seen Hellraiser 1 and 2. First time.
Oh! What did she think?
Her response to the first one was generally, it's incredible that they made a movie so good while explaining absolutely nothing.
Fair. Okay, we're on the 2nd floor. We've not visited the 1st floor yet. Or the 3rd or the 4th. Or the 5th or the 6th. Basically, we've done nothing.
Yeah, sounds about right for us.
Yeah. Hello, Aldo. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first Hellraiser. And the second one.
It's probably my least favourite of the first 3, but I appreciate it for what it is.
That's fair. As with a lot of films of that era, I'm mainly into it for the practical effects. Because I will overlook a lot of things for good practical effects. For some reason, the only thing in this fridge is liver. I hope it's not rotten. Pork liver. Just gonna stick that in our pocket. Could possibly go wrong.
It's a shame that they clarified that it was pork.
Could be long pork. Okay, nothing to pick up there. Some shotgun shells. We'll have those. Hit the wrong button again. Having a bad arthritis day, so I haven't accomplished squat. Just been resting and recovering. And you know what, Thomas? On a bad arthritis day, that is accomplishing something. Self-care is massively, massively important. So good on you for doing that and not pushing yourself beyond your limits on a bad day. Speaking as someone that regularly pushes themselves beyond their limits on a bad day and then suffers the consequences. Arthritis can suck it. It is not fun. Ah, look, there's another one of me. Yeah, it's so easy to just push yourself beyond what is good for you when you're having a rough day. But we all need to learn to be a little bit kinder to ourselves and listen to the messages our body is sending us. That one's locked. Oh, yeah. Can I look at the book? No. Well, let me look at the book. Do we not look at the book there? Oh no, we have to read the book elsewhere, don't we? Wrong button again. I'll get there eventually. It might be the end of the stream by the time I do, but I will get there.
Oh, it's fine. This is what people are here for.
Watching me hit the wrong button repeatedly. We'll go all the way up to the top and then work our way down. No, we won't. It won't let me. We'll go to the 5th floor and then work our way down from there. So, we've told everyone what I've been up to. There are other things, but shh, they're a secret. Don't get to hear about those just yet. Though they were mentioned during Pizza Walks. For anyone that was there. What have you been up to for the last few weeks, Stu?
You know, just the usual, saving the world.
Very
Actually, absolutely nothing. I'm a complete degenerate. I started playing League of Legends again. As a result, that is the only thing I've done.
It's something, though. I don't know if we've got any League players recovering or otherwise in chat, but you want to tell us a little bit about you're getting back into that?
Yeah, so I was clean for like 5 or 6 years, maybe longer. And like any good drug addict, one small mention of League of Legends from a friend, and I was straight back off the wagon.
Honestly. Some friends, eh?
And it's great. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
And that's the important thing. If you're having fun with it, that's what really matters.
Fun?
Oh, don't start with this again. We've been through this before. Don't start.
See? Mr. Grimm gets it.
You're not helping. Okay, now we've got some more rooms that we can investigate. This way? This way. Ooh. They snuck up on me. Okay. Excuse me. Please let go. I'm trying really hard not to have to fight any of you. There we go. Yes, I've heard the stories. About your previous League days.
This man as my best friend actually reported me and tried to get me permabanned because it was for the good of the world that I wasn't allowed to play the league anymore.
It's an interesting friendship you two have.
I will say that I have definitely grown as a person since the last time I played, and I'm regularly the one telling people to calm down rather than the one shouting at people.
And I'm proud of you for that, mate.
And it's very satisfying getting the notification that someone's been banned following a report.
So many locked doors.
You know who used to play League for a long time?
No.
Our very own long time?
Really? He kept that one quiet.
He was quite adept back in the day.
Okay, we can't go to the 3rd floor either.
I think you want to go to the first floor. Not been there yet. Oh no, you have. Sorry. Yeah. Ignore me.
But I'm going to stay in here whilst I look at the map so I don't get my ankles chewed on again. We can't go to the 3rd floor because the 3rd floor's blocked off. Can't go to the 6th floor because the elevator won't take us there either.
5, I guess.
Been to the 5th floor. Everything was locked or blocked, I think. Oh, no, I missed a couple of rooms on the 5th floor.
Yeah, that fold in the map is a little bit I'll remember the word eventually.
The only game I've ever been banned from is RuneScape. Really, Thomas? Now there's a story I'm intrigued by.
Come on, Thomas, spill. Who were you scamming? What were you scamming?
And what variety of RuneScape? Was it old school? Was it 3? Tell us.
Nobody plays RuneScape 3. Come on.
Ah, you say that. Just because you don't play it doesn't mean other people don't.
Okay, nobody would admit to playing RuneScape 3.
Back in the day, RuneScape. I forgot how much I love the sound design in these games. Okay, I think I found where I needed to be. But we're gonna go back out there and check this door, just for map completion. These games are very brown. They are very brown in areas like this, but there are other areas that are less like that. This is just because of us being in this particular world.
And they're not quite Call of Duty brown. There's are flashes of colour.
Yeah.
But mostly red.
Yeah. Caption under the picture. Flame purifies all. By these remains may a person find the road to paradise. I've seen this picture before. No, wait. I've never seen it. But I do know it somehow. And I think... specifically June of 06. Is that when you got banned, Thomas? Quick D, your memory's way better than mine. What happened in RuneScape in June of 06?
I don't know because I would have been playing World of Warcraft at that point.
Oh, felt like a good you are then, eh?
Oliver Massacre. Of course.
You weren't the ringleader, were you, Thomas? Have we got, no. Are you sure? We, got a RuneScape celebrity in our midst. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, that explains why they banned you, Thomas. And
I mean,
to be
that seems
honest
a little
with
bit harsh.
you, to be honest with you, I think had I have been in the same situation, I would have probably also killed a few people. Because, you know, if you can, why not? I've got to do something with this before it goes bad. I genuinely don't remember what I need to set on fire.
You're looking at it.
I thought it was the oxidol. Is it not? Is it the liver? Is that the
Why
problem?
not both?
Oh, is that why it wasn't working? Yeah, I needed both. See, I was just going to use the disinfectant. Set that on fire. Oxidated liver, indeed. We don't know how long it had been sat in that open fridge for, so probably best that we didn't eat it. Ta-da! It's a door.
There was a door here. It's here now.
Bravo. Now this is just rampant vandalism. Shame on you, what's her face? I mean, there's a Green Day song about her? Didn't know that. What are these papers? Priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates, but when she saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. Shut up, you. I'm going to eat you up. The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said, but she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. It's wrong to eat people, you know. The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. No beginning and no ending. I really didn't understand that story. It's probably just some pages torn out from the middle of a book.
What about you, Tan? Have you ever been banned from a game?
Yes. I got banned from Ragnarok Online.
What were you doing?
Here's the thing. They banned me for botting. I wasn't botting. I didn't even know how to bot back then. I was just too efficient.
Hell,
No, seriously. Hey, Valcion, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I am being attacked. Frankly, I've got way too much time on my hands and nothing to do with it. So I spent many hours farming low-level enemies in the Kaon dungeon. Because I was playing as a high priest. So I could just kill all of the zombies and the skeletons by healing them with my constantly replenishing healing powers. Just getting free XP by standing still. I got sent to Ragnarok jail and then banned for botting when I very much hadn't been. I was a little annoyed because I was onto my third ascension with that character. I'd start all over again on a different server. And now I can't play it at all because it's made by a Korean company, and when GDPR came in, they went, nah, it's easier to just turn the servers off. Fuck that noise.
Yeah. I mean, at least we're an IP band.
No, that's true. But I did lose that character that I had put a lot of time and effort into. Tried to get some of my friends into Ragnarok a while back, but it didn't stick. Got banned from a few TF2 servers back in the day for being a crackshot huntsman sniper. That was fun. I can imagine, Tids, and good on you, but also I'm sorry for the loss of your account. I burned out pretty hard on MMOs. Yeah, I burn out pretty hard on them these days, but when I was younger, oof. Yeah. If one got its teeth into me, I wasn't getting away, put it that way. Okay, where do we need to go? Straight ahead.
I don't play MMOs
Right.
on principle now, because I'm
Well, that's not true. I missed one, didn't
It's
I?
not true.
Oh no, I didn't miss one. Well, you've played RuneScape since you met me, so...
That's not an MMO. That's a single player clicker game at this point.
Whilst I see your point, it is still technically considered an MMO. Lost years to WoW, Conan, and the Old Republic. I keep trying to get into the Old Republic, and then something happens and I put it down and I forget about it for ages. Standard coins and bills over here. Of course, it's not like money might not come in handy, and it goes without saying that it would be nice to have, but I think I'll pass on it anyway. I love that. Ooh, free money. Meh. It might be useful, but I don't care.
Heather lives in a cashless society.
Uh-huh. So, Silent Hill actually takes place in the holodeck in Star Trek, yeah?
Oh, the year 2021? That was like height of pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Fuck off!
That was good timing. Oh no, Rocket. Yeah, that's one thing that I've never been a big fan of with things like Destiny, where it just takes the story away from you after a certain date. And if you don't have time to get it completed by that point, it's just like, okay, well, you've lost it. You don't get to see the rest of it unless you watch it on YouTube now. Fuck you. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. I don't have enough time for it. I like Destiny 2, but it has problems. Yes, it does. Doesn't it, Dee?
Yes. Like not being able to rebind the F key.
Yeah, that's not awkward at all for a large subset of the populace. Come think of it, I am kind of thirsty. I'd feel weird drinking anything sold in a place like this, though. There's something written on the wall. Thus one's life turns to riches. What was a bag of silver coins is now the number in a book. Yet fate hath no price. Ah, but do people know this? Thankfully, I don't need to watch trailers or read lore guides because I have Big Butch Goth Girl in my chat, who is basically a Destiny 2 lore machine. A walking lore library for Destiny. So if I need to know anything about what's going on in D2, I go, Titters, what's going on? And I'm given a very clear and concise explanation of whatever fuckery is happening. Okay. I think that's everything from in here. We picked up a coin and I don't know why it skipped through the dialogue, so I'm gonna have a look at what we picked up. Silver coin. It's about the size of a quarter. I get the feeling it's really old.
Don't know why that coin has a Smash Brothers logo on it, but we'll go with it.
It's for when you want to redeem your play as Kirby, right? Can you imagine Kirby in Silent Hill?
I mean, Kirby would probably still be the most powerful entity in Silent Hill.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to think about what power Kirby would get from Pyramid Head, though.
Okay, I don't know what power Kirby would get from Pyramid Head, but the idea of Kirby walking around with, like, a chibi-fied version of Pyramid Head's pyramid appeals to me. Okay, so we got the life insurance key. Where is life insurance? One-stop imports.
Everyone always asks, where is life insurance? No one ever asks, why is life insurance?
How is life insurance? I keep misreading that law firm's name as Primble. I'm thinking, Primby doesn't have a law firm. Construction, auto parts, DD ad, advertising, I guess. Water glass, gallery of fine art, been there already. Cafe, there's life insurance, first floor. Specializes in squeck law, exactly. Where were the elevators from here? Probably have to go all the way around the outside. Or can we unlock that door? Excuse me. Oh no, it was unlocked. All good. Right. No, it was this way. I was talking to Danger about checking the map in Silent Hill games yesterday. Because he's currently playing through Silent Hill 1. He may actually be finishing the first Silent Hill as I'm saying this.
Nah, he's playing something else today.
Oh, he's still playing it, is he? He said he was going to finish up Silent Hill after he'd finished that. Because, you know, when we played Silent Hill and we got to the theme park and the game crashed out during a really important cutscene?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had the exact same problem, except he hadn't saved in a while. So he's got to redo the whole sewers and everything.
It's just unfortunate.
Oh, yeah.
After he spent an hour and a half running around because he didn't pick up a key.
Yeah. And the hilarious thing as well is I'd said to him, because I helped him get everything set up so that he could stream Silent Hill. I said to him, there's 2 cutscenes where you need to make sure you turn all of the optimizations off because otherwise it will crash the game out and you will have to go from a previous save. And he'd been looking at those messages and gone, okay, I need to remember to do this. And he had not remembered to turn the optimizations off before the cutscene, even though I'd been as clear as possible without just outright telling him what was going to happen in the cutscene. Which is very unfortunate. No, exactly. Okay, so if we go this way... Okay. I think they're behind me, so... Actually, they might be up there. Oh, I am terribly sorry, folks. I'm just gonna... I'll leave you to it. Just,
I'm trying to see here.
stumbling on a monster make-out session. Thought that only happened in Silent Hill 2. This is the end of that crappy fairy tale I found. Should have knocked first, I know. I'm so ashamed. They seemed a little hungry. Hey, Coffee. How you doing? Welcome in. I love how Heather just, like, tells it as it is. Oh, it's that crappy fairy story I found. The rest of them are just so...
Hello there.
polite. And she does not seem to give a shit about being polite about things. No
Have a good one,
worries
Kent.
at all, Kian. You take care. Thank you so much for being here today. It's been lovely to have you. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them and, granting their wishes, healed the priestess. Priestess opened her eyes just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very, very kind, she felt sad about this task, but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work. Arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui ego eris. Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry, and then died and vanished. Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing. What was that?
Okay. I have two things to say about this. First, one is a joke, and one is a comment or a complaint.
Okay.
The first one is that's how they tell the story, but actually the priestess went into the monster's lair, walked right up to the monster, kind of bumped into it twice, dropped a flare, and then the monster died.
Okay.
The second thing that Silent Hill is stolen from Signalis.
Yep.
And the complaint is that I just don't like that they deal with the boss this way.
Yeah.
At least make it an interactable puzzle. This is just like checking that you're reading notes.
And you have to go so far to find it as well.
But they could literally have the exact same thing, but make you at least have to use one item.
Yeah.
And I would feel better about it.
I can appreciate that. No, that's the door we want. So now we saw the monster was here before, and there we go. Now we can actually look at the book. There's a book on the ground. It's the first part of that fairy tale. Let me try rereading it in the right order this time. Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster, and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take that! Their swords slashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth, one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. This first part, I'm sure I've read this before somewhere, but I feel like that's the first time I've ever read that ending. Oh well, whatever. There's no time for me to worry about that. I just want to get home already.
I love that she's in a rush to get home, but she's willing to spend the time to like rearrange the pages of this story.
Yep. To grab a random old coin off of a desk and stick it in a vending machine. Explore
And
a
then-
life insurance company.
And then right at the end of all of that saying, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. Oh man, that is such a procrastination mood though. I do shit like that all the time. I'll spend like 6 hours playing a game and then I'll start reorganizing something and go, I'm supposed to be doing such and such. I don't have time for this. I say after a 6-hour gaming session. It's just so easy to not, you know? If I remember my Latin, you are me, I am you, roughly. Yeah, that would make sense. It's a bit of a fondness for that specific phrase in Japanese video games. Persona. Sorry, that's a really nasty cough I've got there all of a sudden. Okay. I don't have a map of this area. Okay, fair enough. We are outside. I can't remember. Am I supposed to go through here somewhere? Or no, I don't think there's anywhere for me to go here.
This is a pretty straight
it's
line
not.
at this part.
Yeah, it is just this way then. Because there's nowhere else to go. And walking in the road seems like a bad plan because of the whole... I got hit by a train before, so we're just going to walk on the pavement like sensible people.
It's okay, there's no trains on the road.
It's not the trains I'm worried about here. Oh, we can't go this way either, can we? Nope.
I know I've said this to you like 5 times today about different things, but that is a new Capera ass building right there. You walk past.
I think somebody just needs to play some more Magic. The road used to be for everyone. It did. It did. Checking for healing items before I carry on. Nope. And nothing to play with here. So off we go. It has been a little while since we played any Magic, actually, so we should probably rectify that at some point.
I genuinely haven't played Magic since the last time we played it together, I think.
Me either. I mean, some Git got me into Marvel Snap, so I've been playing a lot of that.
I've like been playing that.
Oh, mate, you got to get on my level.
I know.
I'm working my way up to level to rank 50 this season.
I am miles behind.
I can't remember which house she lives in, so I'm just gonna flat. So I'm gonna check them all.
Before you do anything,
Yes.
you need to find the mailboxes.
Mailboxes. No, they're washing machines.
I think they're at the other end of the
Fucking
corridor,
hell,
but
Hans. You scared the shit out of me then. Sorry. That was the perfect Godzilla sound for in here. Oh. Hi, Hans. Godzilla is sleepy and will return to the sea after a little spook. You are evil, but we wouldn't have you any other way. I was looking for the mailboxes. They're definitely not here. Okay, let's go this way. They must be this way somewhere. Oh, that genuinely made me jump. I thought I'd triggered some sort of enemy in the game that I'd never triggered before. Oh, that's our place, isn't it?
Okay, so
Mailbox is empty.
if you had a Silent Hill 2 save file on your memory card, which you've obviously deleted from your memory card since you the last time you played it.
Nope. Because I don't have a memory card for this and for Silent Hill 2. They are
I know.
PC.
Um,
I should have emulated them. They would have worked better.
yeah. Yeah,
Anyway.
the PC versions of all the Silent Hill games are garbage. Every single one of them.
Fair enough.
But if you had a Silent Hill 2 save file, Heather would actually say that there are no letters from a dead wife or otherwise.
Okay. Is that genuine, or are you just playing there?
No, that is genuine. She genuinely says there is no letter from a dead wife or otherwise.
So what you're telling me is that she basically sasses every other Silent Hill protagonist.
Mostly James, but yeah.
I mean, fair. He is the easiest to sass. Not using an emulator, Tidders. Both Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3 are PC copies. Because they were the ones I could get working. This is a stairway. I don't need that. My apartment is number 102 on the ground floor. I think she's getting sick of me checking other apartments. Spooderman making my brain happy. I'm glad to hear it, Thomas. I'm hearing a lot of really good things about the new Spider-Man game. I haven't played the old one yet. I own it. I just haven't played it. But this is my place. Why should I leave the apartment? Okay.
I will be right back as you go into a fairly long cutscene.
Yes, okay. Before I do go into the cutscene, and whilst D is away, folks in chat that were here for the last cutscene, was it loud enough? Because it seemed kind of quiet to me. And I'd already upped the desktop audio so it would be a bit louder for you folks. But I'm thinking if I can, which I can't, I'm going to quickly save and pop back to the menu and see if I can turn the volume up a little higher. Unless anybody's got any objections. No worries at all, Hans. You take care. It did not want me to quit out then. Ah! No, I don't want to enter a code. There we go. Game seems too loud in every aspect except voices. Okay. Let's see if I can fix that. See, I set it so the sound effect volume was higher and the BGM volume was lower, but I think the sounds in the cutscenes are tied to the background music. I'm gonna turn the sound effects down a bit and turn the music up and see if that fixes the problem. Because the cutscenes did seem really quiet. It may be that they're just, like, you can't make them louder, as was often the case with games like this. Let's find out. Oh, brace yourselves, folks. This is not a happy cutscene.
Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad? Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise. He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
So, boss fight time. Yeah, nasty jam tar accident, as Tid has said. Fuck it, let's go for the shotgun.
And this is why you don't bring Tonfa to a gunfight.
Welcome back, Dee. Ah, no. You what? I am nowhere near the button for that. What the heck? Okay. That was interesting. There you go. You're dead. Other than the menu wanting to be seen, that went alright.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? dead! He's murdered! Get out!
I'm fine,
This
says
is
world's
all your
least
fault.
fine woman. Yep.
If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will.
I can't remember who it was now, but I quite liked the guy they got to play him for the
Okay
film.
like this.
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial.
They had very good cast for the film.
Sorry, Dad.
They did.
For everyone, actually.
Yeah.
What do you do now?
Like, even Kit
going
was
to
good.
Silent
Just,
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
I think especially with the
Do you think it's
second
safe?
film,
Of course it isn't.
going into it not knowing
I
the
don't know what
games
kind
is a
of hell
better
is
idea.
waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Don't know whether that
Revenge
intense
doesn't
stare
solve
was
any of it.
intentional.
Maybe not,
Um,
but that's what I'm going to do.
How do
It
you
worked
get
well.
there?
Oh no, she actually ad-libbed that
Your business.
on the day.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this.
Partly. Only a little bit
I'll
responsible.
bring the car around back. Come by.
Definitely
and
didn't lead the
say
cultists
goodbye.
right to her front fucking door.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
He really does put the dick in private dick.
Yes, he does. So that's something else that has happened since we last played these games. I have finally seen both official Silent Hill movies and the Silent Hill fan film. I watched them with my mum while she was here last month. And I don't know if mum's still in chat, but we sort of discussed it afterwards, and she seemed to quite enjoy them. Despite my ranting during the second film. Yeah, you enjoyed the Silent Hill movies, didn't you, Mum? Just a regular TV. It was titters. Like, we started the second film up and I went, we're doing this now? Now? And then a little while later I went, now that doesn't make any sense. And then a little while after that I went, no, he couldn't be. And every single time something like that happened, I had to pause it to explain to my mum why I was talking over the film. But there's some really neat creature designs in there. There's 100% more Pyramid Head than there should be in either movie. Find that woman and make her pay. I promise I will. I wonder if my dad would be mad at me for thinking that way.
How would people know it's Silent Hill if you don't have Pyramid Head?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Any of the other things that are very, very Silent Hill that are in those movies?
One thing I'll give them credit for is the nurse's reaction to the torch.
Okay, that is escaping me at the moment. What do you mean? Oh, wait, no, I remember. Yes, no, that was good.
That's actually how they work in the game as well.
Mm-hmm. I think I may have made that point to my mum when we watched it. No need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. Okay, so we've... Oh, look. There's a lot of jam. A lot of jam. Dad, why did you have to die? You told me you were the strongest man in the world. Liar. Stun gun! Hooray! Like what? Fog? More fog? Wacky camera angles? Big dog. Yeah. So, the second one was a bit of a rant fest for me, but there were things about it that were still good. Like I said, there's some good creature design, things like that. And the first one I thought was very enjoyable. It doesn't stick with the plot of the game, and I think it fucking sucks that they decided to make it Cheryl's mum that goes into Silent Hill rather than a dad.
They actually made that. They made a conscious decision to do that because they thought it would be more relatable and more believable.
Yeah, I know, and that makes me very angry. It's just like, why can't a father worry about their child and go out into the world to save them? Why does that have to be the mum job?
This was a pre-Taken world.
Like, Harry is such a good dad. Was such a good dad. Well, that's a point. Is that in the apartment? Go back in and check. Did I miss that? Books on the table.
What are you looking for?
There's a... I swear there was a reference in here somewhere to the first game. I may be misremembering, but I feel like I picked it up in... Like, I didn't pick it up, I interacted with it when I played it on my own.
I believe I know what one you're talking about, and it's not here.
Oh, it's not here. Okay. Never mind then. I will leave.
It's in the same place it's in the first one, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Probably. That was a big cutscene, so we'll have another little save.
And we've got an even bigger cutscene immediately after.
Having the dad do it, but still be Sean Bean would be great. It would! I think he was a really good Harry Mason. And yes, we do have another cutscene now.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
You know, weird that you just steal her dad's diary like that, but okay.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. Typical cop.
Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
You've been there?
once, on a missing
You know,
persons
normally
case.
when someone starts a conversation like
Never
that,
did
it
find
turns into a tirade about immigrants.
But I'll
So
tell
this
you,
is quite
that's
pleasant
one
on the.
screwed up town.
This used to be
My line
a
of work,
nice little town conversation.
you hear a lot of nasty
Dear Charles.
rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood.
Good soundtrack.
Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town.
It does feel
She
that way,
offered up
doesn't
her
it?
very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
It's taking this
Her
surprisingly
classmates
well.
called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being.
Puny god.
But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again.
Thanks, Banner.
And I've been chosen
Couldn't
as
help
the
it, I'm sorry.
sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father.
You're spot on, Tidders.
He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was.
Fuck off!
It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Props to it's Douglas, isn't it? I'm really bad with names. For that. Because he's just found out that he's got a reborn god in his fucking car, and he keeps
Somebody head for that
driving.
Leonard guy's house.
Doesn't even swerve.
You check out the hospital. You got the map, right?
Yeah.
You gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Still feel
Carries
like
it
I'm
well.
More like a
The
Every shit he doesn't actually know how old he is.
Or he doesn't want to admit to
Yeah.
it.
I want to wake up and have a smoke on.
Nah, I think he just doesn't know.
Too much drink.
Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the
Yeah.
hospital.
Stopped counting.
Okay?
Roger.
I really love how sure of herself Heather is. Love a relatable character. And we are in control again. That's got to be a coincidence, but still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? That's the bathroom. I don't need to use that right now.
Good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Although this render distance is not helping the fog at all.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's never done this before. That's, Ooh. That's unhealthy.
Don't look into the void.
Too late. Can't help it, it's so beautiful. Okay, I can sort of see a dog in the distance.
We are genuinely meant to have a skybox right now.
We are, and we don't. That's,
Say the line, Dad.
it's never happened before. Give me a second, folks. We're gonna quit out. In my restless dreams, I see that town, Black Void Hill. Bravo, titters. We gonna return to the main menu. Congratulations, Rocket. We're gonna load instead of hitting continue and see if that makes any difference. If it doesn't, we'll drop out again. Technical difficulties, please stand by. There we go! I mean, we still can't see an inch in front of our faces, but at least there's no void there now. Awoo to you too. Oh, something else that has occurred in the weeks since we last played this. I have been I have played, seeing as I beat it, a game with
Congratulations.
Akira Yamaoka soundtrack. A game that came out this year. Which I have been meaning to mention to you. I don't know if it would actually be your cup of tea, but I know you'd enjoy the soundtrack.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it so much, I completed it on the day I bought it. And I went to bed at about 4 AM that day. That's how much I enjoyed it. I had to finish it. It was Decarnation, in case you're interested.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, Fair play. You might want to check the soundtrack out on Spotify, though.
Speaking of games you've played recently, great question, Thomas. What is the newest game you've played recently?
The newest game I've played recently, as in that has released recently. Is that what we mean by newest here? Checking context before I give an answer. Yeah, okay. I've actually been playing 2 games today that both released on the same day. So, Endless Dungeon and Gargoyles Remastered. Because my mum, my lovely, wonderful mother, sent me a little bit of money to get Slow and I a pizza to celebrate Slow feeling better and to celebrate me getting a PB in Pizza Possum. And because of a deal that was on, I had exactly enough money left over to buy Gargoyles Remastered, so I bought that.
Almost like it was fate.
Yeah, a little bit. It was perfect. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing. I've been playing Endless Dungeon with DMAC. Surprise, surprise. And I've certainly been enjoying it. Don't know if D can say the same when he has to drag my feckless ass around with him.
It's a good game. It's very different from the first one. Very much in that Risk of Rain way where it's not a replacement for the original, more a reimagining.
I hope there wasn't anything in that room.
Can't help but notice that you completely bypassed Heaven's Light on the way here.
Can you even go in Heaven's Night on this one?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Oh.
Yep. If you've got a Silent Hill 2 save file, there's a Maria poster.
That's neat. I mean, I still don't have a save file, but there are a lot of things stuck to the wall. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, a clock. Whoever it was probably used glue, but why do this in the first place?
You hope it's glue.
Oh, I fucking hope it's glue. That poor beetle! Poor little bug friend. And is that a Danish?
It's either a really short pencil or everything else is massive.
I think it's a really short pencil. I hope it's a really short pencil. Otherwise, that's a big-ass fucking beetle. There's a key glued to the wall. I'd love to take it with me, but it's really stuck tight. Can't even pull it off. Plot twist, it's not glue, it's toothpaste. That's a scary thought. Okay, I don't have a map for here yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back the way I came. If I can figure out where that is. I think it's this way.
Yeah, you missed the map when you...
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm confident that you know your way around.
Now. I can't leave now. Shit. Really? You're confident I know my way around in this? You've got to be joking. No. Good.
No.
Good. Thank you for not having faith in me because I don't deserve it. Ah, precious map. Okay, we're not allowed to leave now, so I can't go and check Heaven's Night. But I also didn't check it when I played it off stream, so that's something for me to do a third playthrough for. Hooray! Not that I mind. I enjoy these games. And it's nice that there's always new things for me to find. nothing interesting on the shelf or scattered on the floor. It's nice that she's clear about the fact that she checked both.
Yeah, if
Wow,
this
I
was
thought
James,
they
he'd
had
be
quite a lot.
talking about when all these magazines came out.
Yeah. And then saying that none of them were important. This day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will meet. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. But now I know. I know you're the one I've been waiting for. And haven't you been waiting for me too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. Not creepy at all. I want to give you my prized doll I made to commemorate our meeting. Start this everlasting love. Ah, can already see your smiling face. Stanley Coleman. That's not a smile, it's a grimace.
Ah, good old Stanley.
No, I don't want to read it again. I wanted to pick the doll up. Can I pick the doll up? Disgusting. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. There we go. That's what I wanted. Stranger danger. Yep.
If you look at the doll before you read the note, you actually get some extra dialogue.
Oh,
Pick
shit,
it again
really?
afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Because at first she's like, hey, look, there's a doll there. And then after reading the note, she's like,
Yeah. That's fair.
we're about to get the best item in the entire game, and I can't wait.
Trying to decide if you're joking or not. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them unconsciously. And so you're trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue. The path to paradise. If the door's locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, that quack has it posted. He should be here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame? I'm not there. Aren't you irritated? I long for you, but you're so cruel. Still, I want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman.
Really nice detail that you can actually read that on the book, on the diary.
There's a typewritten memo here. What's this supposed to mean? Go on, Dave, before I read this out.
I was just going to say they didn't have to put that F in.
No, they didn't. There's a couple that are like that. Not all of them are, but enough of them are in this one, and I think in 2 as well, that you can see they've really put a lot of time into making the assets feel like they are actually part of the world, which is nice. Pure eyes, blue like a glassy bead. You are always looking at me, and I am always looking at you. Ah, you're too meek, beautiful, unspoiled. Thus, I'm so sad. I suffer. I'm so happy. It hurts. I want to hurt you and destroy myself. What you would think if you knew how I felt. Would you simply smile, not saying a word? Even curses from your mouth would be as beautiful as pearls. I place my left hand on your face as though we were to kiss. Then I suddenly shoved my thumb deep into your eye socket. Abruptly, decisively, like drilling a hole. And what would it feel like? Like jelly? Trembling with ecstasy, I obscenely mix it around and around. I must taste the warmth of your blood. How would you scream? Would you shriek, "It hurts! It hurts!" As cinnabar red tears stream from your crushed eye? You can't know the maddening hunger I've felt in the midst of our kisses. So many of them, I've lost count. As though drinking in your cries, I bring my hopes to fruition, biting your tongue, shredding it, biting at your lips as if tasting your lipstick. Oh, what euphoric heights I would reach, having my desires fulfilled like a greedy, gluttonous cur. I longed too for your cherry-tinted cheeks, tasty enough to bewitch my tongue. I would surely be healed, and would cry like a child. And how is your tender ear? It brushes against my cheek. I want it to creep up to my lips so I can sink my teeth into its flesh. Your left ear, always hearing words whispered sweet as pie. I want it to hear my true feelings. I never lied, no. But I did have my secrets. But what must you think of me? Do you hate me? Are you afraid? As though inviting you to the agony as the plays end. If you wish, you could destroy me. I wouldn't care. As you wish, you may destroy me. I wouldn't care. that is very much a ooh-woo? Maybe? Kind of poem, isn't it, Titters? Gotta admit, it's oh, for fuck's sake, Thomas.
How dude.
It was difficult to read that out loud. Like, the first time I ever had to read it, I was just reading it to myself, so I didn't have to read it out loud. And it wasn't so bad. But reading it out loud to other people is certainly a thing. So I'm sorry you had to endure that, D.
You better hope no one's clipped it.
It's a bit too long to clip. You remember what happened with the prisoner puzzle in 2? Well, you're in the right place then, Thomas. Filth is very common here and is accepted and appreciated, but I'm still going to call it out when I see it. Locker is closed tightly. I can't seem to get it open. Just an empty can. Got some perfume. I don't think there's anything else in there. No. Okay. Fashion magazine, not interested. Okay.
I hope you remember that note, by the way.
Which note?
The one you had to...
The really long one on the wall.
You've got it
No,
memorized.
I've got it in my inventory. Why?
It's important.
I know it's important. I'm very aware of it being important. And I remember how much of a struggle it was for me to figure that one out when the time came. I think this is one of the only puzzles in this I had to Google to get a clue as to what I needed to do.
Yeah, I was looking away. Did you get the most important item?
The bottle of perfume?
Yeah.
Then yes. Yes, I did.
Why are you not using it? You don't have to.
Does it live in supplies? Or is it in items? Oh, it's in items, here we go. This stuff smells a little strange. I deliberately didn't use it when I had it on my off-stream playthrough because I looked at that description and went, this seems sus. So I'll tell you what. Oh, I can't save it. Shit. It'll be fine, right?
Yeah. There we go. You're aware of what it does, right?
I think I know what it does. Like I say, when I picked it up in my original playthrough, I thought the description was a little bit suspicious and decided I wasn't going to use it in case it summoned a bunch of monsters or something. Is that what it does?
You are bang on. It spawns more enemies for the rest of the game where we've got it equipped.
Fabulous. Okay. That note is really long, and I cannot remember it all. So I am gonna pull the note up on my phone.
If it helps, the code is the same every time. It's one of the ones that doesn't change.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I'm not gonna fuck about working it out. I'm just gonna ask Google for that answer. Because I don't remember the answer. And I don't have the code, the bit of paper that I wrote the code on when I was working it out before anymore.
Ask Google if you want.
You're gonna shun me if I do, aren't you?
No? I'm sitting right here. All you have to do is ask.
Go on then.
Oh no, it's okay. Go ask your precious Google.
You're my precious Google. Go on. Hop to it.
4896.
4, 8, 9, 6. Thank you.
Before you leave this screen, for the benefit of anyone in chat who doesn't know, you have to align pieces of the face that are being described in massive note with the numbers on the keypad, and then using the actions that are described in the note, rule out numbers, and then find out what order you're doing things in.
Yep. So when I was working this out after asking Google for a hint to get me pointed in the right direction, I got my trusty little post-it notepad that you folks have seen during my Golden Idol streams, and I drew a little face and then mapped the numbers to the different points on the face and then just slowly crossed them out as I was going through the note on the wall. It was rather tedious. It's a good little puzzle. It's a clever idea. It's just very, very verbose clue.
Do you know what the puzzle is on easy?
No, because I've not done it on easy.
It is 4 lines, and it says, press a button, move 2 spaces, press another button, move 1 space, press a button, press a button.
Well, that's not very good password security, is it?
And on normal, it's like 1 paragraph that says like the first number is larger than the second number, that kind of thing.
Better than a post-it note, just fucking barely. I got distracted by the fact that this tattoo says tart on it. I'm pretty sure it's start, but seeing as all we can see is tart. Looks like me after a night out, tattoos and all. Oh my.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate to the last time you were in Q64.
Hopefully, at some point in the future, we'll all get to go to NQ64 together. You know, one that we're not going to get kicked out of.
I don't know, every time I go to NQ64, one person that from the group ends up stopping drinking forever.
Okay.
Genuinely, the last 2 times I've been to NQ64, someone that was out on those nights has said, I'm never drinking again after that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess it was Brian last time then.
Yep, and it was my brother-in-law the time before that.
Damn.
I don't know what that says about me.
You're just a bad influence, dude. Ah, no, it's fine, Tids. I was there last time. And, my reaction wasn't, I'm never going to drink again, though Slow's reaction was, please don't ever drink again. He gets a look of fear in his eyes whenever I say I'm going out without him now. Especially if I'm going somewhere where DMAC's going to be. Which I find very funny. Seriously, I wish you could have seen his face when I said I was going to that conference and it might overrun.
I mean, to be fair, I got home at 4 o'clock after that conference. 4 a.m.
And I went home at like 5:30 p.m. I was tired and I wanted to spend time with the dog, and I'd been talking to people all day and they'd been being really nice to me and I couldn't cope anymore, so I went home.
And nobody believed that we knew each other. We couldn't understand how.
Oh no, they believed that we knew each other, they just didn't believe that we met on Twitch. It's a medical record here. Could this be for this dead guy? Background, unknown. Name or age, unknown. Not admitted patient. Found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and temporarily installed in room M4 at chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severed carotid artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand. Assumed this was cause of neck wound. My eyes have started itching, so we're going to pause for a second while I take my glasses off and scratch them. This is what happens when you read cursed things on walls. You get itchy eyes.
It's bold of them to assume that it's this person brought their own kitchen knife to the hospital.
Yeah, a little bit. I was thinking that. It's a strange way of phrasing it. Like, did they ask him? Was he really in any mentally capable state to say, yes, this is my kitchen knife, I brought it from home?
This entire note really reads like it's written by like some intern who's just chucked it. They don't care anymore.
I mean, to be fair, it kind of reads like my end-of-year forensics project from when I was at university. But, like, I had a breakdown halfway through writing that and just did the best I could to get it in on time. Then again, we are in a hospital in Silent Hill, so that's probably par for the course for anybody working here. Possible suicide, but wound angle suspicious. Sent to second floor treatment room for further investigation. Have received no proof or corroboration of event from patient residing in same room. Have not notified police. However, for future necessity, leave victim's bed and effects intact. Room M4. So we've got to go to room M4 and steal from a dead guy. The start time is my key. It's always nice when you can actually see the enemies coming towards you.
Oh, this next puzzle's fun. Again, the difference between easy and hard is ridiculous.
Okay, so the alarm's going off for 2. Case is locked. Okay. So $1,400, 2 o'clock. Easy peasy.
On easy, the code is actually written numerically on the clock face.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it just says the code when you examine the clock.
Oh no. Brace yourselves, everybody. Time for another one. There was a tattooed guy on that rumpled bed. Not anymore, though. That alarm clock and filthy bag are his. But don't misunderstand. I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. Shall I write something of my own? On my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart? I love Heather. No, something a bit more forceful. I love Heather isn't enough for what I feel. Oh, what tender emotion this image brings. Stanley Coleman. I mean, I think he should have just gone through with it. Then that'd be the last note he ever wrote. After that last puzzle, that one feels like a bit of a 3 p.m. Friday job. It does, doesn't it? But you know what? I'm okay with that. Pillow is stained and sticky with blood. Is this from the tattooed guy? Go on.
You say the other interesting thing about that clock puzzle is that reportedly American players had a very difficult time with it because they generally don't do 24-hour time.
Oh. You know what? That kind of makes sense. That I work for an American company, so I have to deal with a lot of American folk who, now that I think about it, generally don't use 24-hour time. And
the reason that they call it military time
zone. Yeah, that's fair. What the fuck else do they measure time in? Feet? No, they just use AM and PM.
Yeah, they really struggle to count beyond 12, so it's easier for them this way.
You know what it is? You can only go up to 10. That's very, very harsh, and I don't believe that all Americans can only count up to 10.
This one goes to 11. Joking aside, it is an interesting cultural difference between America and largely Europe.
Yes, it is. And obviously Japan as well, I'd wager.
I didn't want to say America and the rest of the world, but...
But that's what you meant.
Yeah. Time, measurement systems, temperature.
Date formats.
Don't get started on date formats.
I have been slowly trying to trick my colleagues into using the ISO standard date format.
Yep,
because none of them use it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody else uses it, so I've just been putting it in documents, using it in messages and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I'm with Dee on this one. Year, month, date.
At least day, month, year is consistent in terms of the...
It goes from smallest to biggest.
It goes from smallest to biggest, yes. The year, month, day goes from biggest to smallest because it goes year, month, day, and then every minute, second.
What did we actually pick up in that suitcase? Oops. Oh yeah, we've got the perfume on. That's why there's nurses chasing me. And breathing heavily.
Oh, I don't like this. How would you even do that? Year, day, month, year, day, year.
Oh, my brain just melted. Well done, Thomas. She just wants a big whiff.
Eh.
Yeah, she does. Well, correct me if I'm wrong here, Dee, but isn't the Silent Hill law that a lot of the nurses are on whatever the weird fucking drug was that's prevalent throughout Silent Hill?
I mean, in Silent Hill 1, yes, and then that entire plotline is forgotten about.
It's okay, we can pretend it still exists for 3.
Like the parasites as well in Silent Hill 1 that are just that no longer exist.
Okay, we picked up an instant camera and some nail polish remover, so we're gonna go back to the gluey room. I can remember where it is. Ah, oh, blessed silence. Was it on the first floor? It was C4. How explosive. Wrong way.
Yeah, I don't like that date format. Can we ban that date format?
Yeah, we're banning that date format. That hurts. They're so noisy. You know, I might take the perfume off just because I can't cope with the incessant panting.
Oh yeah, no, the perfumes. I mean, please take it off.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you anything. It's only useful if you're trying to go for the unlocks that require a certain number of kills in a single playthrough.
Ah, and I'm trying not to kill things this playthrough as much as possible. Oh, that's better. Just peel it off your skin, it'll be alright. Yeah, exactly. You don't need it. It's all good. Okay. Just imagine perfume silly string. No, I'm good, thanks. I used the nail polish remover. Now we get a beetle, right?
It's annoying because I was about to make that a joke. Yes, if it was you, you'd be taking the beetle.
I feel seen. Surely there's enough nail polish remover that we can rescue the little beetle. I don't feel right unless I'm playing a game like this with an insect in my pocket now. I blame Broken Sword 5. Long live Trevor the cockroach. We did some terrible things to him, but he was a good boy. And he always had room for biscuits. Okay. Where do we have a locked door?
I am a beetle now, apparently.
Heather's DMAC equivalent. Aww. Well, you are kind of my shoulder cricket, so I guess that works. Isn't that a scary thought?
Oh, a little bit.
I come to you when I need advice, whether it's something important or whether it's not. So, yeah. Oh, here we go again. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too? Stanley Coleman. Oh no. Stanley has had a terrible flying accident.
Watched far too much Space Jam.
I got submachine gun bullets. Can't go up the ladder. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here.
Again, if you had a Silent Hill 2 save file, you could examine that fence and it would say, oh, it's pretty sturdy. It doesn't look like it's going to break and fall.
Love a throwback. Ooh. I don't need to kill them, do I?
No, no, you do not.
Good. Ow. That was rude. Oh dear. We've got a little bit of a puddle going on here. Let me out. Let me out. Please let me out. Come on, game. This is mean. There we go. Oh, jeez. Beep! Oh, heck. Thank you very, very much for trusting me with your community today. I hope you're doing well today. And I hope you had a good stream. Tots vs. Bots, welcome on in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Okay, we're just gonna pause so I can say hello to you all properly. Welcome in, for anyone that's not been here before. My name is Hobbytan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And tonight I am joined by my good friend DMAC. Say hi to the Raiders, DMAC.
Hi to the Raiders, DMAC.
Following.
Every fucking time. I am playing some Silent Hill 3 with him assisting and chatting with me as we go through. Tots vs. Bots, thank you very much for the follow. Tortif, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
This thing is all a bit of a stretch.
I don't know, you gave me the code for the door so I didn't have to do the face puzzle all over again.
That was mercy.
That's fair.
Not mercy for you, mercy for us.
Uh-huh. Thanks. Thanks. Fancy being merciful now, then?
Yeah, you just take the stairway door and leave.
Oh, I don't have to do anything up here?
No, you just come up here for the billets and then you take the door down to the third floor.
Oh. Okay, then. Ah, somebody else has finally spotted the stand-in Chibi-Tan. Yes, we have a teeny tiny Mothman who is our Chibi-Tan replacement service until I can get a new stream pet designed. Yes, when you redeem a hydrate or a treat for the bar staff, our little moth friend will do a little dance to say thank you for the treats that you give them. Putting the ass in a cistern. Oh, that's mean. We love having DMAC here. Yes, we are playing some Silent Hill 3. Did I say something other than Silent Hill 3? I was getting beaten up, so... Ooh, there's a memo
Thanks,
on the
Golf.
wall. Get exampled, nerd. Thank you for the treats for the bar staff. Chibi-Tan has already had theirs. I suspect from his thanking that D has also had his. What is your treat this evening, D? Rum?
Rum is to come, but for now, a nice refreshing can of dragon soup.
Nice. A fizzy cherry cola bottle for me. It was going to be a candy cat, but then I realised there's only half of the cat there, which is just a bit grim. So,
According to the caption, I am drinking Canada Dragons.
that's like the fantasy variant of Canada Dry Ginger Ale, right?
It's what Canada geese evolve into.
Oh no, they're already little fucking dragons. Nasty creatures. But yes, Mothman is going to sit there until I've been able to work something out with the lovely artist that designed my and Dee's avatars, Carve, who has very kindly agreed to help us bring Chibitan back to life. That's unlocked. That's broken.
I know we just kind of passed over that note, but I feel like 12 hours of solitary confinement is not much of a punishment for brutally assaulting a patient.
No, it's not.
Hey, you punched someone under care. Why don't you go have a nap?
Yeah, 12 hours of solitary confinement is less solitary confinement than I have on a normal working day.
Yeah, imagine having 12 hours to yourself.
I know, right?
Fun fact, this is the nurse that was put into solitary.
Sorry.
And then you just interrupted her nap.
Sorry. I'm not going to step on her again. I didn't mean to do it the first time. I thought maybe I could steal her lead pipe. But I couldn't. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. Something handwritten on the top of the typewritten sentence. Trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing. This looks like it was written by a different person. Chief is a pervert. Chrissy would have been better off if she'd been fired.
That's pleasant.
Yeah, lovely. This is such a cheerful game. Cheerful, cheerful game. Oops. I didn't mean to leave, but there didn't appear to be anything for me to do in there anyway. I don't remember. It's been too long since I played 3 last. No, I think that's it. That's locked. Oh. That's where we just came from. We don't want to go that way. So we need to find the code. That's ominous. Nah, that's fine. We can overwrite the old hospital safe. It's all good.
Interestingly, there's a note in this room that if you've missed any previous notes, does not appear.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good variety, but nothing I would need.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh, I thought we'd done it.
Nah, she just really doesn't want to read it. Who can blame her? Heather, my most sacred lover, I'm always watching you. No matter where you are or what you may be doing, I have never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely. Yet with a single key to this door, those feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient. It's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I long to hold you in these hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? Ask that idiot doctor. There's not a single person here who's right in the head. Not just in this hospital. I mean in all of Silent Hill. Except me. Stanley
So
Coleman.
close. I feel like Stanley's suffering from a little bit of Dunning-Kruger here.
A little bit. Just a touch. A tiny little bit. Valcion, thank you very much for the treat for Porthos. He is asleep at the moment, so I will waft the treat in his general direction and see if he moves. Nah. He's asleep. I'm also not going to pet him as a result, because I don't want to frighten him. He's getting old, and sudden unexpected affection makes him jump. So I will leave the treat to one side for when he wakes up. But you folks can have some Porthos cam for a little while. Watch the sleepy doggo. He is the goodest boy. He's a very good boy. He's stinky though. Because Slow's been poorly, I've been sleeping on the couch so that Slow's got the space and he's not got me disturbing him. Because I fidget and I am very warm, which is the last thing you need when you're not well. But that means I have to share the couch with the dog, because there's no keeping him off of it. And yeah, you can tell he's old. His farts are fucking rancid now. Oh no, I give him regular baths. It's not his coat that's the problem. It's his ass. And short of jamming some potpourri up there, I don't think there's much I can do about that. Does that work? It does work.
Fortunately, we don't need to use it.
Yeah, silent and deadly. Very definitely, Mum. Okay, this way. Oh, where did he say the key was?
You actually already have it.
Oh. What?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same as it was for the other one?
It's the same one that you got in the basement.
That one? No. That didn't work. Same one I got in the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's from the bookstore. So... Which one did I get in the basement?
You got the camera.
Oh, the camera. Where do I need to use that though? Or does it already have the picture in it? No, because we'd know if it did. Can't use it here. Oh! Hi Cypher, thank you very much for being subscribed for 29 months and I hope you sleep well. Made me jump then.
Cypher_Doran has been a sub for 29 months. Very naughty, just ignore me just resubbing before bed.
Oh, no, I was just talking about when I'm trying to get to sleep, the dog being stinky, that was all, Tidders. You haven't missed anything. The dog has committed no war crimes today. Yet.
I don't know why I thought that we'd already been to the basement. We have been to the basement, right?
No. No, we have not. Can I do that from here? No. I think I tried to go to the basement and couldn't. So that might be what you're remembering. Night, Cypher. Cypher always wins the giveaway when he has to go to bed before it's drawn. So, odds are in his favour tonight. Okay, so let's head to the basement. SMG bullets. Nothing ominous here. So we'll just jump.
And another wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, this is where you use the camera. Okay.
I don't know why I thought that we'd already done this.
How many times have you played this yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. We've done other stuff that you probably would have done after you'd done this. So that might be why you've 7956. There we go. Might be why.
And I can just tell you that because it's different every time.
Yay! I mean, we could have tried to brute force it, but I dread to think what happened here. I mean, it's obvious what happened, but you know what I mean. What could have started a shootout? Someone tripped and spilt their shower, Bloody Mary. Yep. Exactly what happened. Okay. Oh, that's the... There we go. Oh, fuck, I've forgotten it already.
Now, what is it? You said 7453, but don't listen to me.
I'm not, because I'm pretty sure there was a 9 in there. Seven, 9, 5, 6. There we go.
And 9's just an upside down.
Thank you, Tids. 7, 9, 5. There we go. That is not easy to do with a controller. That looks like an actual magazine cover. It's a magazine, just some kind of gossip magazine. Teaching Despair. Hope House. Hope House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill. But behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. And this is the place that Dee's just gone, yay, for.
We love Hope House.
Uh-huh. Do we now? Who's we?
Everyone who loves the best Silent Hill.
I mean, fair. Hope House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organisation sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart, it's a heathen organisation that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Hope House, had this to say. Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigations...
Objection.
Go on.
Speculation. He never said children, he just said crying. And this journal decided that they could sell more if they said it was children.
Queen Freak 877, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day as we are apparently playing DMAC Ace Attorney right now. Do I still have the objection sound command? Can someone check for me? We do. And it was Winston Payne this time. Fabulous. That's perfect for D.
No crying in the water prison.
During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may, in fact, be a prison, or a secret place of worship. The concrete tower is the orphan silo. Oh my god. That's cheerful. Well done. That was dark.
Objection.
Yes.
No one's ever left that place alive to be able to tell you what's in there.
Oh no. I shouldn't have reminded Tidders that that exists. And yes, you have a point. You're just going to pick this entire article apart now, aren't you?
This entire article is slander and speculation.
How long before you descend into a Walter Sullivan did nothing wrong rant?
Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not.
If we really think about it, poor boy just wanted to be with his mum.
Uh-huh. I suppose that's spoilers, isn't it?
It wasn't for Henry and his 2 meddling brain cells.
Now that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a baseless lie. Henry has half a brain cell.
Sorry, when I said 2 meddling brain cells, I actually meant the 2 characters that he has to escort throughout the game.
Okay, fair. Oh, I am looking forward to getting to 4 with everybody. It's going to be fun. Henry's my favourite. He's so dim. So simple. So sweet.
And Walter's my favourite.
Desk is still dry, yes. Yes, so it's going to be a good one when we get through to 4. For definite.
And then we get to play Homecoming.
And then I have to play Homecoming. Never gonna forgive you for that.
Could be worse. Could be downpour.
You know, I'm kind of tempted. I've seen so many speedruns of Downpour that I am actually kind of tempted to just play it and see what all the fuss is about. The cult religion that operates Hope House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I've never played Homecoming before, Rocket, so I'll take your word for it, but we will be playing it after we've done 3 and 4, because you fuckers voted for it. So I must obey the poll. I intend to continue my investigation of Hope House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Hope House. I feel like I've heard that name before.
Joseph, you'll get what's coming to you.
Okay, we done in here.
I mean, I'm sure Joseph lives a long and happy life.
Yes, like everybody else in Silent Hill. The game series, not specifically the place, but also
And
the
everyone
place,
else.
I guess.
Everyone else has personally crossed Walter.
Yeah.
Slander and anti-citizen.
Ooh, beef jerky. I don't know what you mean. Everybody that's personally crossed Walter just gets a nice hug from him, because he's a really nice guy. Not even slightly unhinged. Ruh-roh. Just gonna check for anything else before we, Nope. The doll is all torn apart. It's really pretty sad to look at. It's a hug to die for, honestly. Exactly. Even I know that's a fucking lie. Well, I never said I was telling the truth. I didn't even, try and say it was a straight face. I wonder who did it anyway. Okay, here we go. Settling for another dose of whatever the fuck this is. Goodbye, Heather. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to your love. It's all over. Leonard despises me because I made fun of it, saying it would come to this. If it weren't for his meddling, I would have been able to meet you in just a little while. Then I could have taken you to my world. A world for us alone, more beautiful than this one. And I had been waiting for this day, for today. The day I'd see you. The day you'd save me. Today. Heather, watch out for him. Leonard is no ordinary guy. Farewell. I loved you. Heather, my goddess. Heather, my lover. Heather, my... Well, that just abruptly ends. What a pity.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh yeah, he's perfectly fine. He's gone on holiday. God, this guy would have loved Twitter's DM feature. Yeah. Yellow.
Hello?
Claudia.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. Ah, what a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
not, Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather.
Who are you?
Leonard Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her,
I can feel the hatred.
What?
I love the cinematography in this game.
The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I'm sorry.
Mostly.
But she killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here, and I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself, but the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
A seal?
Was he feeding it?
See, I was waiting for the cutscene to end before I made the same joke.
The end of the hall on the second
Just got a whole ass sea lion down there.
Or maybe it's the singer.
Oh, that explains the noises. All those awoos that we heard weren't the dogs, it's Seal just doing his vocal warm-up. Oh, she's got a gun.
Yep. Not just any gun.
She knows how to use it. This is a problem.
I appreciate that at some point they did. Fuck it, we'll give the nurses magnums.
Yeah. Because why not? Shit. Don't mind me just serpentining to avoid any further gunshots. Okay, I'm safe now. I can check the map properly. Okay, we're on the 3rd floor, we need to be on the 2nd floor. US healthcare for the win!
And then once they've calmed down the unruly patients, they get sent to the nap room.
Really, it sounds like a blessed life. Okay. So he said end of the 2nd floor, so... It's a restaurant. Not the day room. It must be M1 because we've not tried that one yet. No?
Definitely in that corridor.
The one next to it. Excuse me.
Warmer. Warmer. Warmer.
Ah! Nope. have a map of this area. You know what? I think that it was this point in the Silent Hill 3 speedrun during time tick that I finally passed out. Because it was quite late here at the time. And I had had a busy day. But I vaguely remember watching this bit. And then I don't remember anything after it. Oh, that's a dead end. Not going that way.
Still has no usually high. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Flies! What is keeping that child alive?
Folks may remember this from the first game.
The answer was spite.
Oh no, that keeps most of us alive, so yeah, makes sense. What the hell? Was I daydreaming? No, it was more like watching a video in a dark room. But that nurse, I know her. Lisa, who was so heavenly toward me in that hellish hospital room. She did get a little weird though. Just sounds like me during a description of me during that bitch of a throat infection that fucked me up past month. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, this couldn't possibly be anything ominous. Oh, I don't have any Metal Gear Solid music.
Hi, Valtio. Everyone say hi to Valtio.
Hi, Valtiel. Bye, Valtiel.
I like it. For the entire game. Just kicking about.
Gotta have a hobby, right? Whenever has a red pulsating room been ominous? Never. Definitely not in Signalis and definitely not here.
Yeah, but Signalis did it first.
Yeah, definitely. This game's brand new. It came out like last week.
It's actually amazing that they've made like 9 Silent Hill games in the space of 6 months.
Yeah, it's
Since the release of Signalis.
It's really, really impressive how much they can get done in such a short space of time. And how quickly the tech's evolved as well.
And there's a lot of asset reuse.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, this is just a Unity asset flip, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Do you really want to be in this room without having saved?
That's a good point. Oh god. And I can't save. Shit. I forgot. Well, this is gross. It's all good. I'm still alive. I went the wrong way. I can save here, so we're gonna have a quick little save. Elevator said no. Where I just came from. That's where I just came from.
I believe you've got your map back.
Oh, I do have my map back. You are correct. Thank you. Okay, so go through the day room. That brings us out here. That takes us back to the day room. That's the rest room. So if we go this way. And S3 should be. No, I guess not. No door there. Okay, so I should be able to interact with S3 and S4.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, it's free. Goodies.
And an actual save point here as well. Ah, yes, this
And-
room.
And
Hand outside the window.
just hanging about.
Oh, I don't have anything I can boop it with. Hi, hand. High five. I don't think it's gonna go for that somehow. So that was S3. So this should be okay. That's all of them. Good stuff. I had the same problem when I was doing this bit on my first playthrough. Found it really difficult to actually find the doors. I think that's a no one going this way, isn't it? What was that, D? Sorry?
So that's where you came from.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to figure out what I've missed. 'Cause,
I don't think you've missed anything. guess we go down. Oh, I remember this room. There's a memo here. Let's see. Owl who forgot the sky. Resigned to his poor earthbound state, hungry or full didn't matter at all. He ate and he ate and he ate. Ah, depression eating. The dove's hope died. He chose his path. His flapping wings fell still. Drenched in scarlet, here they lay, his cheeks pale, white and chill. The kite, hot, crazy, and panting mad. Sweet shackles that tease and excite. Death itself would drive him wild. Red blood that turns milky white. Gotta love a relatable character. Will you have a look at this puzzle? I'll BRB.
Okie dokie. The wren, with pure heart as yet unrefined, makes us laugh with his feeble lip smacking. But still we all know he shall never grow old, and he knows not how much he is lacking. The lark's child lost all his words, and walled himself up all away, heart and mouth both locked up tight, in a cage where none want to stay. Cock Robin, who hid the key away, is ash in the oven, all right. The place he held is empty now, and the doors remain shut tight. The black rook is the praying sort, who hears the gods in the skies. His whispered petitions go on without end, and glassy and dim are his eyes. He seeks out her soul by his own black ambition, frightening her out of her wits, whispering love songs into her ear, what cruel in at once he gets. The grass the thrush so loved to eat gave him sweet happiness. He sank ever deeper and finally fell to destruction and fatal distress. Who killed Cock Robin? The sparrow, they said. He wants them all dead to him. Honey sweet is their sobbing. Okay. So we've read all those. I think there's one on the door as well. So. Here we go. Burn the one who knows no death, pure, adored by those above. No prayers within, just simple love. And now the pining hunter, the flames longing for his rebirth, a distant breath within the earth. Burn up that heavy body of his, make it wind dancing in the sky, that bottomless gut now a cloud, now a sigh. The sweet blood on his laughing lips now calls him to the gates of hell. There burns evermore that soulless shell. 4 bodies return to ashes, thus the door is opened. Thus the door is opened. So I think in the first Silent Hill game we had 1 bird poem puzzle. And in Silent Hill 2 we had 1 poem puzzle that I can recall. And in Silent Hill 3 we have had, so far, 3 poem puzzles. Ah. Okay, so let's have a look at our memos. Let's read that memo again. I'm going to get my post-it notes out for this one. Be the memo about the corpse, won't it? And we've got all of the poems here as well. Or was that? Oh no, that's the other corpse memo. So many corpse memos. Crematory door. Here we go. Okay, so one that isn't that knows no death. Pining Hunter. That's the owl, I think. So we've got Knows No Death, Heavy Body, and the Pining Hunter. And the last one was... one that's going to hell. To make that a bit easier. Okay, so if I remember rightly, it was the owl. Yeah. Owl's heavy body. That's the Pining Hunter, I think. No Snow Death, that's the Wren. And then I think the last one is the Kite. So, Wren, Linnet, Owl, Kite. Let's go find their numbers. Let's see if I'm correct. And I thought very hard before I finished that sentence so I didn't end up making another poem. Because we've had quite a few of those. Okay, that's the lark. I think the owl was this one. Yeah. So owl is number 2. That's the dove. I think this is the weird one. Yeah, that's the kite. So that's 0. Wren is... what number are you? Number 9. And then it's just the linnet. That's the rook. Here we go. Number 7. Thank you, random camera panning there, for showing me the number. Okay. Let's see if I've got this right. So if I'm right, this should be 9, 7, 2, 0. Guess not.
So close yet so far.
Oh, welcome back, Dee.
Are you winning?
Well, evidently not. Go on then, so close yet so far. How close was I?
So you've got 3 of the numbers right, 1 in the right position.
3 of the numbers right, 1 in the right position. Okay then. Do you want to tell me where I went wrong? Save us some time.
Swap 2 and 7 and change the 0 for a 1.
Okay, thank you. Which one was 1?
Sparrow.
Oh, it was the sparrow. See, I thought it was the sparrow, and then I read the kites again and went, no, maybe it's the kite. Silly me. Oh well. We got the key.
Goddamn sparrows.
Little buggers.
They are a plague.
Ah, they're not so bad.
Yeah. We used to shoot sparrows.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They are a pest.
So that was B3. B2. B1. 1? Okay, we go to 1 then. It'll let me go to 1, so that's where we go. Oh, it's all cleared out because we've not been to Otherworld first floor yet. Okay. Oh, no you don't. I see you. Any loot in here? No. Used to get a lot of sparrows around here while the farm was still running. On the one hand, they eat insectoid pests. On the other, they also eat grains. Yeah, fair. So yeah, I could do with more things that will eat the insects in my garden.
Apparently it's illegal to shoot sparrows.
Is it? Well, I'm okay with this news. Dr. Midkiff. Please use extra caution with the patient in room 312. He should still have his religious freedom here in the hospital, but he shouldn't push his faith on others. I'm a victim too. Rumour has it he got here by stabbing someone over a religious dispute. Please be careful. R. Crosby. P.S. It looks like the rumour is true, according to the head nurse. I do think he's a good person otherwise, though. Easy to deal with. He's a religious nut and he stabbed a guy, but other than that, he's lovely. Don't need to stop to check any doors until we get to the other side. She nearly got me. Suddenly all scribbles. I'll get to that. And now we're back in the spooky space again. I was trying to open a door. Do you mind? Evidently not. Okay, that's fine. I have to get those scribbles. It bothers me if I leave one door unchecked. Title is Lost Memories. One characteristic mentioned only in rare documents and dying out in the modern age is that of the ritual sacrifice. Offering prayers, pierce a man's chest with a copper stake, drench the altar in the blood which spouts red from the heart, to praise and to show loyalty unto God. In another sacrificial rite mentioned in the same book, the victim is burned alive. This was a more dignified ceremony in which prisoners and sinners were not allowed to participate. Only the clergy would be sacrificed. Similar to burning at the stake, no comparable rite can be found in religions practiced nearby. It may have some connection with the main deity being a sun god. Even though this religion extols redemption, it brings to mind a dark and cultish history. Yeah, it's a real mystery why that tradition died out, isn't it just? There's a stretcher here. Not just your usual stretcher. This is more like an altar of some sort. Lit candles, a knife, and... Is that blood I smell? Did they worship that picture? Or something in the picture? Just checking what I've got in my inventory. Not a lot right now. Okay. Have a look at the map. So, this is the only room I can really go in. Are you still with me, Dee?
Mm-hmm. I'm here.
Do I have what I need for this room? Or do I have to go and find it?
You have skipped the second floor.
I have skipped the second floor. Okay. So that's a no. And that elevator doesn't work. So I've got to... Whoa! Go back this way.
There's something you need to get in the second floor, and then you go back to the third floor, and then you need to come back.
Okie dokie. Thank you. Oh, okay. Excuse me. There we go. So, second. I always get so turned around in the hospitals in these games.
There's enough of them.
I knew I'd find it eventually.
Happy birthday
Oh, jeez.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hi, Astrid and Raiders.
dear.
Thank you very much for the raid.
I forgot your name.
I'll say hi properly
Who
after
are
the
you?
cutscene.
Oh, okay, thanks. Happy birthday, dear. Who are you?
Best joke
Happy
of the whole game.
birthday to you. Happy 31st birthday.
Is this Leonard?
That's the murderer's name, not my name. I'm not your beloved Stanley either. He's underground now. His new name is Number 7. But don't worry about that now. It's time to celebrate your birthday.
You've got me mistaken for someone else. Today's not my...
I'm not mistaken. Today is your 24th birthday. And
This guy's as good at remembering ages as I am.
present for you. Which do you prefer?
I mean, not a single thing he said has been a lie, to be fair.
Or
That
to
is true.
receive it? You can have the one you hate the most. Happy birthday to you!
But you're wrong. It's not my birthday.
Okay, now the cutscene's over. Raiders, welcome on in. For anyone that's not been here before, hello, my name is Hobbytan. I am a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And tonight, my time, we are playing a little bit of Silent Hill 3. I am accompanied by my good friend, DMAC. Say hello to everyone, D.
Hello, everyone, D.
You are not going to get tired of making that joke, are you?
You're not going to get tired of asking me to make that joke, are you?
Well, if I don't tell you to say hi to everyone, you'll just sit there in silence, won't you? See? I figured you were going to do that. Bravo, Tids. But yeah, so thank you very much, Astrid, for trusting me with your community. I hope you had a good stream. Secret World Legends. I have no idea what that is, but I hope you had fun with it. It's only been, I want to say, a year since I last played this. Since I first played this. But I can barely remember any of the shit I need to do. I remember some of the puzzles, and I remember them just barely well enough to be able to make an attempt at them without getting too confused. But, horror-themed MMO. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. Got a plastic bag, a health drink. Nothing important in the trash. No use digging around in there anymore. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace. Bloodstained white robe hung upon the wall. That ain't white. Need some lemon juice on that.
As long as it was once, right?
Sure. Okay, let me check my map. I'm trying my damnedest not to kill things in this playthrough, because when I first played the Silent Hill games, I was still very much in the mindset that you had to kill any enemy that you came across. But thanks in no small part to DMAC, I now know better. So thank you, D, for teaching me that I don't have to murder everything. I can just do it when I want to, and when it's funny.
I think it's a valuable lesson to learn, right?
Try teaching it to these guys, though. Honestly, so rude. Not again. No ankle munching for you. You have to pay for that. Okay, that's everything we can do here by the looks, so... By the way, you made me want to try out running perception. Fuck yes! I am so glad. Please, give it a go. Play it casually and then come and join me on the speedrun boards. It's so lonely over there. Third floor next, Jedi?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, thank you. Well, she's got to save something for the OnlyFans dinners. Thank you for the hydrate. See, now's a good time for you to hydrate as well. Keep all the bar staff healthy.
Drink my rum.
That counts as hydration, right?
Hope so.
Ah, there's some water in there somewhere. Very small amount.
I actually have a fun rum-related story.
Oh, go on then. I love a fun rum-related story.
I play Cradle, which is a daily game where you get shown the exports, the domestic exports of a random country. You have to try and guess what country it is based on the value and what it is. And I've managed to get Ailey's dad into it as well.
All right.
And he texted me during the week and said, "Got the trailer on one today, real easy." Opened up. Could have been quite an obscure one. It was only like a 300 million gross domestic export. The highest value of export was 17%, which was liquor.
Okay.
And of course, first thing that pops into the head is Barbados, and it was Barbados.
Oh, congratulations.
I don't know what that says about the two of us. We both got that immediately. But
I wouldn't let it worry you. I thought I needed to do something with the hand in the window, but...
no, you need to do something with the plastic bag.
Where?
Yeah. Examine room 4.
Thank you.
One room you've not been in.
Yeah, I just noticed that on the map. How dare I? For shame. Oh, yes. We need a baggie of blood. I put blood in the plastic bag. This is exactly how it's done in hospitals, right? It's just a zippy bag with some blood out of a bucket. Elevator. It should be this way. No. This way. I don't know if I get turned around in here.
And also, now that you've answered, there's things
Any things I can do where, sorry?
on the first floor.
There we go. You just squeeze your vein out into a Ziploc, yeah? Yeah, that's exactly it. This is the thing I was trying to get to earlier. Here we go. The world is teeming with unnecessary people. It's God's decision that I fight. As a knight of honor, as a protector of the seal, I sacrifice myself to the blood of criminals. Who wrote this? Some twisted individual, eh? I see this and I want to ask him, so you think you're one of the necessary ones? Twinborn, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well today. Seems like I've heard this protector of the seal business somewhere before. I think I've done all right at not killing things unless it's been necessary so far. I mean, there've
Yeah,
been a
I would say
couple of
so.
things I've had to kill because they've decided they don't want to move. Other than that, these ones though, they not a big fan. Not a big fan.
Can you please go back into the queue?
So yes, sir. I wish you'd have said it slightly sooner.
Sorry, the feed on Discord, I clicked off it and now it's not coming back.
Oh.
I'm going now.
Okay, I'm gonna have to kill some of these nurses because they're kind of swamping me.
You're gonna have to kill all of these.
Okay, they did. Something on the ground. Is this a birthday card? Happy 38th birthday. 14 plus 7 plus 17 is 38. But it's not my birthday. Health drink. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Sounds are super spooky in this room as well. It's pretty neat.
So the way this room works is that there's nothing in here if you don't answer the phone.
Right.
Once you have answered the phone, you get a birthday present when you come in here. You either get ammo or healing items based on what you need most. And depending on how much you need stuff, there will be either 0 or 0 to 3 nurses.
Yeah, I've really needed a health drink. You know, to go with my 21 other health drinks. But I suppose I've not really been using ammo at all, so...
The health drink you got with the note was actually in addition. Your presents were meant to be on the table.
Oh. I guess I'll go back then. The health drink I got was on the table by the window. Is that the one you meant? Because that's all I got.
No, you get one. You should get a minimum of 2 health drinks. Weird. But yeah, at worst you can get 3 health drinks, 2 first aid kits, and I'm really struggling.
I guess that's a vote of confidence from the game that I just got one health drink. I say as I get my ankles munched again. Just use my birthday present now. Their active camouflage is really good. Okay, let's try this again. Now I've got my little baggie of blood. I thought something was off when I was in here before. one big difference between Heather and basically every other Silent Hill protagonist from what I've seen. Everyone else throws themselves into these deep, dark, cavernous flesh pits. Heather climbs carefully down.
Yeah, she has more to live for.
Yeah, that's true. And she's got more than 2 brain cells to rub together.
Heather?
Yeah? Leonard, where are you?
Thank you. Now I can finally leave here. Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over. Well, I guess it's time to dispose of her. The salvation of all mankind. Ha! Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise. Don't you think so, Heather?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and think whatever you want.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other. I thought you were a normal person.
So you tried to trick me so you can run
Just
off
want to change
with
for
my
the bus.
seal,
Yeah,
eh?
basically.
Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone. What is this seal thing anyway?
Don't play innocent. You can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
Leonard? Is that you?
Death!
Leonard was the heel all along.
Backs on God!
Is every person here a mental case? Well, I guess you're not a person anyway.
Harsh. Oh no, I have got my gun equipped. Let me just check. No. Swift kick up the arse. And another one. And another one. This is northern parenting, this is. Can't give him a clip round the ears, give him a kick up the arse. Is he stuck? Is it my fault? I just kicked him to death. I didn't think I could do that. Oops.
GG.
Thanks. I remember that fight being a lot scarier last time. Thanks, Tits.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now. I hope Douglas is okay.
It was Douglas. I got his name right. Yes.
Doogie.
I think I'll stick to calling
What's
him
this?
Douglas. We're not friendly enough for anything else. And if I'm not mistaken, you can get that as like a keychain and stuff. You can get it as a badge as well. Let's have a bit of light. Not even Dougalicious? No. Definitely not. Yeah, going back to the movies for a moment, I think you're right. Both of them had really, really good casting for all the characters. And I think they were very well acted as well. I think the only thing that lets them down is more so with the second one than the first one, is that they stick to the games to an extent, but stray so much at the same time that it becomes a bit in places.
But surely it's a
You know what I mean?
good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy of
I'm not
God's
sure if there's supposed to be a
everlasting
visual
paradise.
with this.
And
There
you
we go.
think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of this world. And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here.
Apologies, I'm back.
Welcome back. I thought you were just
hated your
sandbagging
father,
me because I mentioned the
didn't you?
movies again.
No, I think you got halfway through what you were saying, and I had to go deal with a cat situation.
Oh dear, the cat's okay?
Kicked you and made you
Mhm.
cry.
Good.
The memory of his cruelty is forever burned into my mind.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Yes.
I think they're
Yes,
perfectly fine
and
as
that's
films in
why
their own
we
right.
need God.
First one more so than the second, but
What you
Because
call faith
they stick to the
is
games in
nothing
some ways
more
and
than a
stray in others.
child
It becomes a bit
crying out for love.
grating for people
That's
that
why
know the
you're
games.
all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
Yeah, I can kind of see why people would feel that way.
Like I said though, more so with the second than with the first. I genuinely enjoyed the first one. And as long as I put my knowledge of this game in a little box and stick it on the shelf whilst I watch the second one, I can get enjoyment out of the second one too. One thing I really am looking forward to about when we get round to playing Silent Hill 4 is that the fan film actually has Henry in it. And I want to talk a little bit about the guy they got to play Henry and how fucking perfect he is. But without the context of the game that he's from, it's kind of useless information.
And when they're a perfect Henry. A backhanded compliment there.
Well, he's my favourite, so there's nothing backhanded about it. I love my precious plot vehicle. And yes, Tidda's absolute Dougtastrophe is perfect. Oh, you know what we could do now that we're out of the... before we go to the motel? If I can Can't see what I'm doing in this bloody fog. In fact, if we can get there in one piece, we might finish up there for the evening, because now that we've done the Leonard bit, feels like it's a relatively good place to stop for the night. What do you think, Dee? Or do you want to keep going for a bit?
I think we've gone on quite long.
We have.
Place. Go any further, there's going to be like less than an hour left.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay.
And also the stuff in Heaven's Light is all still enough.
Yeah, but we can still go inside, can't we? Or can we not?
No, you can go inside. Shotgun shells and
Oh, we have to go down the little alley though. We can't go this way. Shit. I misread the map. Oh, we also
some
don't
say
need to
he's
be
still
holding.
spinning.
I'm honestly still a little surprised about how the Leonard fight went.
The joys of easy mode.
Yeah. I guess. He just stayed down for a lot longer than I was expecting. Right, is it a little further? That looks like a wall. I don't need to be here now. Oh no! Is that a no? We're not allowed to go that way. Guess you can only do it before you go and see Leonard. Dang it. Oh well, more things for a future playthrough. By which point maybe I'll be emulating it, so we'll have a Silent Hill 2 save and can see all of the fun little pot shots that Heather makes at James.
I think that was the last one as well. I don't think there's any more references beyond this point that are hidden.
Fair enough. So yeah, I think the only one I'd had before was cause she says something about putting your hand in a filthy toilet. I think she says that no matter what, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It's so thick. Ow! Bad puppy. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Sort of. I think I went too far. Oh, no, I didn't go far enough. Okay, we're gonna hug the wall so that I can actually see something. I need to go there. Okay, so I can't go that way either. Do I have to go the long way around then?
Open your map.
Or can I go through here? I think I can go through here actually.
Yeah, that's where you need.
It's impossible to fucking see anything in this fog. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far, but closer than heaven.
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
An appropriate response to that message, I think.
Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
No. I'm not allowed to go in there to save, so I'm going to save here. At the door. And that'll be us for the evening. So, next time we play this should be the last time before we move on to 4, if I'm not mistaken. Sound about right?
There's really not much left.
No, we've just got the amusement park and the end, I believe. Unless I've forgotten something.
The entire church section. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was classing as the end. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not too much. Just gonna have a quick stretch before we carry on. Okay, right. Then I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Got quite a lot of admin-y stuff to go through. Just quitting out of Silent Hill so I can actually hear things. There we go. Right. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. It has been really fun. Special thank you, of course, has to go to DMAC for putting up with my lack of direction and constant need for assistance, particularly today, but just in general when you join me on the stream. I really do appreciate it, and it's always lovely to have you here to chat too.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You're always welcome. Whether it's on the Late Night Lounge or just in general, you are always welcome to join me on stream. You know that. I also need to give some thank yous out to some lovely folks in chat. Starting off with Kane, California. Tori, Tots vs. Bots, Queen Freak, and Twinborn for the follows. To Bort and Cypher for the resubs. And last but by no means least, thank you to Beep Salt and Astrid the Horror Girl for the raids today. It's been quite a busy stream, folks. And it's been wonderful to have you all here. It's been an honour to watch DMAC's yearly stream. Oof, shots fired. It would be lovely to see you on your own channel at some point soon, D. I have missed your streams. I know you've been busy.
Only 364 days to go.
Well, I hope we'll get one sooner than that. But we'll see. Maybe I can coerce him into doing a Magic the Gathering stream at some point, Tids. Okay. So I've got to set things up for the giveaway. Dee, do you want to let people know where they can find you and say any thank yous that you have whilst I'm doing that?
You cannot find me anywhere.
Except for occasionally here.
Occasionally I'm here. You cannot find me on Discord. You cannot find me on Twitter. There is a barren wasteland of a Twitch channel at twitch.tv/rr_DMAC. I had to look at my own username there because I don't know what it is anymore.
That's because you keep fucking changing it.
Easiest way to get in touch with me is probably through Goth.
Thank you for doing the shout out for D to the wrong version of D. There we go. There's an actual shout out for D.
Thank you.
Well deserved, my friend. Even if you do only stream once every fucking stellar alignment.
Goodbye.
You're most welcome, Pom. I hope you've enjoyed lurking. And right, I have the giveaway up, and for anyone that does want to get involved, today's prize is a copy of Pathologic 2. To enter, if you haven't already, !ticket will get you 1 ticket to enter. You can purchase up to 10 tickets by saying !ticket, a space, and then the number of tickets you wish to purchase up to a value of 10, as I know a few of you have demonstrated in chat over the course of the evening. Stat or gyromancy, yes it is. So just in case anyone does want to get in on the action for this, it doesn't matter if it's your first time here or you've been here every day since I started streaming. It doesn't matter if you chatted or if you lurked. Everybody is welcome to enter the giveaway, even DMAC, though he has to spell ticket properly if he actually wants to enter the giveaway, instead of doing the meme thing that this channel has and spelling it wrong. For anyone that does want to enter, I'll count you down before I close it. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. 31 tickets purchased, a total of 4 entrants. Let's see who wins. And the winner of a copy of Pathologic 2 is... Tidders! Congratulations, Tidders, with a 32.26% chance to win. I will drop you your code via Discord a little later. Well done, Tidders.
That may be the lowest percentage chance to win you've ever had.
Yeah. That... Oh no, there was one that Tidders won where they'd got, I think, like a 10% chance to win. Something like that. That one was very popular. Anyway. Yeah, that's fair, Tids. But congratulations all the same. Okay. I will be back today in approximately 10 hours, finishing the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. You're most welcome. It's been lovely to see you in chat as well. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. So yeah, we're gonna finish the excavation of Hobbs Barrow next stream, which, like I say, is in about 10 hours. Might do some speedrunning afterwards. I've done a lot of speedrunning recently, so we might take a break from the speedruns. Or I might do some Pizza Possum runs, because I've got to get a fresh recording of my PB, seeing as that has died a death, unfortunately. Yeah. So now, all I got left to do is send you lovely folks over to somebody. So let's see who is live. Unless Dee manages to recommend somebody before my Stream Deck finishes loading everyone up.
Danger still points out and help.
Oh, go on then. Let's go from one Silent Hill to another. So we're going to go see our boy Danger, who is playing the first Silent Hill game. It's quite near the end.
Goodbye, my friends.
There he is. If Twitch is being a butt and doesn't drag you through with the raid, but you do want to join in, there's a link to Danger's channel there so that you can follow along in your own time. Even if you're not going to hang around, just joining in with the raid and, you know, dropping Danger a follow, because he's a lovely streamer. Really, really lovely lad as well. Highly recommended. But yeah, that's that. So, hopefully I'll see you a little bit later for the rest of Hobbs Barrow. But until I do see you next, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking Ziploc bags full of blood, and have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, however you're spending it. Say goodbye, Dee.
Goodbye, Dee.
Goodbye.